Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, Shows World. Welcome to Shows World, gamers. Josh here, and welcome back to the channel where we're jumping back into Emio the Smiling Man, Famicom Detective Club, for Chapter 7 of this game. And this investigation's starting to heat up. It's getting pretty exciting. The Smiling Man showed his face. Well, not really showed his face. He was wearing, of course, the signature bag, but he did show up in the last episode, so it's definitely starting to get exciting. I do want to thank you guys for joining us today. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you're enjoying the video, hit that like button. I will link the first video in this series of our playthrough. This is part 7. I believe there's going to be probably around 12 parts. I think there's 12 chapters to the game. But without further ado, let's get in here and get back into the game. And here we go. Alright, Aizuke Sasuke, age 15, was found dead with a paper bag and a smiley face drawn on it over his head. The scene was similar to those of unsolved murders from 18 years ago, as well as the urban legend, the Smiling Man. Megumi, who is hidden in a room for days as the Smiling Man fad spread, suddenly disappears. Megumi is safely taken to the police station, where she recounts what happened on the day of Aizuke's death. She also tells about her encounter with the Smiling Man at the scene of Aizuke's murder. The paper bag worn by the Smiling Man she met had a smiley face similar to the one Aizuke's own paper bag. The Smiling Man was supposed to be an urban legend, but he's suddenly become a reality. The next day, you return to the station to visit Inspector Kamada, whom you've not seen in a few days. Alright, so hopefully he'll tell us who he wants us to go investigate. Alright. And we are in the police station. Hopefully today I can finally talk to Inspector Kamada. Oh, it's that police officer from before. She's coming to see me. I'll have to brag to Detective Kamihara. Oh yeah, he has a huge crush on her, and we went to school with her back in the day, apparently. Hello, world. Thanks for coming again today. Hello. You're here to see Inspector Kamada. He's here today, finally. Oh? Please, go to the back room. Thank you. Alright, finally we're getting to speak to Kamada. Hey, world. Hello, Inspector Kamada. Thanks for coming all this way. You want to hear about the injured man, right? Yes, that's right. I understand the injured man simply disappeared, and I'd like to hear more. First, I have a question for you, Inspector Kamada. Oh, what is it? Were you aware of what was happening last night? You weren't at the police station. I'm just wondering where you were instead of here. What? It's not your place to worry about that. I appreciate your enthusiasm, Detective, but not every question is deserving of an answer. Understood. I'm sorry. I wonder if I shouldn't have said anything. Inspector Kamada seems pretty tightly wound today. Let's think before we... Inspector Kamada looks really stern today. Looks the same to me. What can you tell me about the missing man? His name was Minoru Suzuki. Alright, so we finally got a name for that guy. Minoru Suzuki? He's been missing 18 years, since the day Ayaka Hashizumi was murdered. He was 25 years at the time. If he were still alive, he'd be 43 now. We were looking for him back then because we saw him as a person of interest to the case, but we could never find him. Alright, well, there's nothing there, so we'll ask about Suzuki. Anything else I should know? There's nothing else, no. What? The only information I have on Suzuki is 18 years old. We followed it at the time, but we never managed to find Suzuki. Nowadays, most folks in the department think Suzuki is long dead. Suzuki generally isn't considered important to the current case, but I still want to look into him all the same. You've got a different perspective than we do. So that's what this is all about. So we're probably going to have to go to the library. Inspector Kamada looks really stern today. Alright, nothing new there. Let's go ahead and first of all, it's just me and Inspector Kamada in the conference room. Alright. pretty sure we're not going to be able to look at anything other than Kamada. We'll do that and see if we find anything new. He has quite a stern look today. Yeah. Nothing new there, so we'll go back to asking him about... We'll ask observations first. Maybe you'll notice something we've missed. Huh? At least, that's what I'm counting on. Are you okay? It's nothing, don't worry about it. Looks like he's in pain. You say that, but... Anyways, we're not allowed to share confidential information outside the force. That's all I can say. Alright. I've got nothing else I can tell you. Let's think. I guess that's the way it is in that case. Can he say if he thinks the girls were really victims of indiscriminate murders? Probably not, right? What are you mumbling about? It occurs to me that we don't know the motive of the serial girl's murder case. Whether it was indiscriminate? I was wondering if the police had ideas. If so, I need to know. You know I can't tell you that. Yep, I knew it. Alright. Minoru Suzuki. So that's the name of the missing man. You know already that I can't share sensitive information outside the force. Yeah, we know that. That said, I can't let you leave here without a new clue to work. Let me give you this. Oh, a police sketch? Perceptive. Now, guess the job of the officer who drew it. Whoa, is this? It's what Suzuki might look like now, at age 43. It's based off an old picture of him. Since it was drawn by a professional, I figure it can't be too far off. Let's look at the sketch. A sketch of what Minoru Suzuki might look like now, based off a photograph taken when he was young. Thank you, I'm glad to have it. Oh, he's not going to let me have it. As I said, I can't give you most of your old information on Suzuki, and I understand that's frustrating since I brought you into this investigation. But by you taking a fresh look at Suzuki, you might see something we missed. He's definitely in pain. At least that's what I hope happens. He hasn't said it, but it seems like Inspector Kamada thinks Suzuki is alive and involved in this case. But it's difficult to perform a new investigation, so he's asked me to help. I'll conduct my investigation with that in mind. Yes, that's a portrait of Minoru Suzuki that I just gave you. Alright. I think it's time to travel. Thank you for your time, Inspector Kamada. The sketch you gave me will be very useful. Do you have any leads? Look, now one of his eyes is shut. He's definitely having some medical issues. I'm going to Kafuku Station. I'm going to the pumping station. I'm going to the library. I'm going to the library. Oh, really? Maybe that's not the best plan. You know, usually in situations like this, police would canvass for info at Kafuku Station. You're right. Alright, I guess I should be going to Kafuku Station. Okay, then, I'm off. But am I supposed to do what the police want? So you may go to the library. Good luck, and keep up the good work on my behalf. Huh? Yeah, he's definitely in pain. Must be having some kind of medical issue. Right? Huh? Her theme music stopped. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Somebody... What? Wait a minute. Yeah, go get him. That kind of looked like the guy that was... They were showing in one of the earlier ones when they were watching the TV show. Who? Oh, he got away. Where'd he go? Uh-oh. Huh? Uh-oh. Kafuku Station Shopping Center. Kafuku Station. This is the heart of Kafuku City, where the serial girl murders happen. There's a lot of people passing by the station. It won't be easy, but maybe I can learn something useful here. I'll use a sketch of Minoru Suzuki that Inspector Kamada gave me to ask around for info. I keep thinking about Inspector Kamada's strange behavior, but I should focus on the investigation. He's given me a great opportunity, and I've got to live up to his expectations. Excuse me, do you have a moment? I'd like to ask you a few questions. Who are you? I'm a detective with the Utsugi Detective Agency, and I'm searching for someone. You seem a little young for a detective. Who are you looking for? Oh, I gotta show him the picture. Show. Do you recognize this person? Should I? Who is this? His name is Minoru Suzuki. He lived near here until around 18 years ago. Sorry, I moved here last year for work. I don't know anyone, even my family lives far away. I'm no help. Not a problem. Sorry to bother you. He's already gone. Alright, she's pretty young, but... college student. Pardon me, do you have a minute? I don't think she's going to be helpful. What? What? I have a boyfriend. Oh, well. I don't know why, but I'm a little hurt. Alright, let's call that guy over there. He's kind of... looks like he's looking at us, which is weird. Well, I guess that's not too weird. Teen with coffee. Oh. Excuse me. Hello, you want to go in there? Feel free. Actually, I'm a detective. I'd like to ask you a few questions if I can. Sorry, if you're not a customer, you'll have to find someone else to talk to. I'm working. I just need a few minutes. I said I'm busy, can't you see? But you're just hanging out in front of the restaurant drinking a can of coffee. I can't tell if he's on a break or slacking off, but he is definitely annoyed. I doubt he'll talk to me, even if I keep trying. Sorry to bother you. Alright, well I guess there's one person left. Hello, can I steal a moment of your time? Nigimi and liver. Oh, and gizzards. And skin? No, maybe it should be chicken wings. I almost forgot the thighs. It's so hard to choose. She's focused on food. I should leave her alone. Oh, let's... It's a nice sized station for this area. There are a lot of restaurants, plenty to eat here in the heart of Kafuku City. There's a lot of foot traffic here too. Alright, let's ask this old gentleman. Hello, may I speak to you for a moment? What? See my what? I didn't say that. No, I'm a detective. I'm looking for someone. Who are you looking for? A man by the name of Minoru Suzuki. Who? What name? Minoru Suzuki. You're looking for my granddaughter? What? Minoru Suzuki. She's only 11 years old. Why are you looking for her? No, not Minoru Suzuki. The person in the sketch is... Who is this old man? This man is Minoru Suzuki. You ass, my granddaughter's not an old man. There's no point talking to you. Okay, well, thanks. I didn't help anything. Let's talk to the... woman, I guess. Pardon me, I wondered if I might be able to help. If you might be able to help me. Yes, what is it? I'm a detective, and am looking for someone. Who? I've lived here long enough. I might know them. That's great. Who is it that you're looking for? Oh yeah, I gotta show her the picture. Do you recognize this person? His name is Minoru Suzuki. He lived near here until 18 years ago. I've lived here for over 40 years. Never seen this guy. I see. Thank you for your help. Sorry I couldn't help. Here, have some candy. It'll cheer you up. Oh, thank you so much. My goodness, you're excited. Take your time with the candy. Don't bite right in. Savor it. Yes, of course.
それじゃあね。
See you later. Well, she was a nice old lady. Oh, and that other person in the background back there is gone, so I guess I can't talk to them. Let's look at the surroundings again. There are a lot of restaurants in front of the station, lots to eat here in the heart of Kafuku City. Alright, let's think. Still no leads, even after talking to several people. Although, it's not surprising, given that he's been gone from the area for so many years. Well, what should I do? Should I keep going? Hey, look at you. Huh? Who's that? It's me. It's Kamihara. Oh, it's just Detective Kamihara. Just Detective Kamihara? Are you trying to make me cry? What? Oops, I meant to go to that one. Alright, let's see what Kamihara is up to. Are you off today? Nah, I'm asking around for information right now. Does it look like I'm goofing off, boy detective? I'm out here burning the candle and all that. But if Detective Kuze ever suspected that I'm slacking off, if it comes to trial, I want you to defend me. Say, he works hard, no goofing off. What kind of trial is he imagining? Alright, let's ask about Kuze. Speaking of Detective Kuze, why isn't she here with you? Well, good question. I'm going to answer it with another question. Wouldn't you love another senpai quiz? Alright, here we go. Oh, here we go. Alright, Detective Kuze isn't around, but she is. But what is she doing today? Thinking time. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Hang on, your quiz is way too vague. At least give me some choices or some kind of clue. Fine, I'll make it easy and give you two choices. Is my senpai A, working separately and we're meeting later, or off duty today? Time's up. Answer, please. Oh man, he still didn't give me the clue. Probably working separately and meeting later. She never takes time off, probably. I don't have any evidence they're working separately, but it's a fair guess as to why she's not here right now. Oh, I guess she's off duty today. She's off duty today. This is wrong, so wrong. I was right the first time. The correct answer, we're working separately and we'll be meeting up later. How am I supposed to know that? There must have been something you missed, boy detective. What? Senpai and I are working the case separately. We're meeting up later, so that's why she's not here. Thanks for playing my senpai quiz. So, is Detective Kuze nearby? And what are the two of them here investigating? Let's think. I keep running into Detective Kamihara a lot. I feel like it's fate that we bumped into one another, boy detective. That or coincidence. Well, yeah, it'd have probably be one of the two. Alright, he's saying the same thing there. So let's ask about Kamada. He wasn't looking too good. Do you know if Inspector Kamada is okay? I saw him today and it seemed like he was in pain. Oh, yeah, huh. I wonder what's going on. Eh? So, he must not know either. I wonder what happened. Let's ask about Kuze. Senpai and I are working the case separately. We're meeting up later, so that's why she's not here. Do you want some more quizzies? I know, you can never get enough. Well, I'm afraid it'll have to wait. I only had the one quiz for you today. That's good. I already told you, we're working separately. Okay. Ah? Eh? I think I figured something out. What's that? Boy detective, do you kind of have the thing for Detective Kuze? Huh? You keep asking me about her. So, I thought maybe. Well, am I right? I don't know what you're talking about. Right about what? Oh, bad bit of detective work on my part. You do have your wonderful colleague, Tachibana, for all. What the hell do you mean? Did I embarrass you? Please stop whatever this is. Hey, what are you doing out here anyway, boy detective? I'm here looking into the case from 18 years ago. I'm not having much luck though. Must be tough without any good clues to work with. I do have a clue though. I have the sketch. Oh my god. Should I show it to him? Let's think first. It's going to be a massive pain in the ass to proceed with the investigation using nothing but this sketch. Maybe if the police shared a few more details, I could provide some insight. Of course, Detective Kamihara is with the police, but maybe he'll take pity on a civilian like me. Won't he? Let's show him the picture and see if we can get him to talk. Oh, this is Minoru Suzuki. Oh, from Inspector Kamada? I do have this clue at least. Oops. Alright, so let's talk to Detective Kamada. Alright. It's always best to get as many clues as you can. Let's think. Maybe I'll get somewhere if I go for puppy dog eyes. What? What? So, oh, we have a lot. Alright, it seems that he definitely had feelings for Megumi. Yeah, I don't think any of this is going to be new. Although we could... The paper bag found on his seeker's head looked just like the one. Yep. Okay, this is all going to be... Let's just run through all this. So we... This is all stuff we know. She heard a rumor to Fram school about Megumi running off somewhere in her pajamas. Alright, yeah, we remember that. Yep, she also had that same room. Well, it wasn't a rumor, it turned out to be true, and that's when she ran into the guy. He provided a police sketch. That's what we're working on now. Let's see, Morimoto. Wow, there's a lot of pages for her. She told police that the paper bag she showed her, it had the same face, and it was different than all the ones that it was shown on TV and stuff. Megumi has feelings for him. Okay. Yep, that's the teacher. Teacher's still kind of creepy, I think. Alright, let's... It's always best to get as many clues as you can. Huh? Boy, Detective, why are you making that face? I'm having some trouble. What's wrong? Oh, I know what it is. You do? You have a stomach ache. No, no. That was my best pity face. I guess it didn't work. Oh, that's good. Glad I was wrong. Still, if you need anything, let me know. I'm always happy to listen. Help me with anything? Yeah, I mean, what? Why are you so excited? You're so cute, boy detective. Let's ask about Kamihara. I'll listen to what you have to say first, for now. I need some help with my investigation. And you're kind of the only person I think can help me. I'm afraid I have no one to turn to but you, Detective Kamihara. Really? Let's ask him about details of the investigation, see if we get him to loosen his lips. Could you maybe slip me some details on the investigation? Okay, listen. You need to keep this between us, okay? It's very important. It worked. He's going to share. Just kidding. You know police rules prevent me from saying anything to you. Yeah, I thought so. But it felt pretty cool thinking you'd rely on me for help. Doesn't matter if you really did or not. Sorry, it's a secret. I really can't tell anything, not even if you call me handsome again. Alright, let's think. Detective Kamihara really likes being called handsome, huh? Sorry, I couldn't help you. So where is Detective Kusei? Sorry, I can't tell you. Huh? I'm meeting up with her later on. Hey, did Inspector Kamada give you any info? All I have to work with is the name Minoru Suzuki and the sketch. I guess they searched for him at the time, but they never found him. Yeah, there are others in the precinct who think this Suzuki guy has got to be long dead by now. So it gets hard to convince anyone to devote much energy on the case, you know? That's why you're here, boy detective. You can do what others can't. Yep. Yes, I'll do my best. It's like Inspector Kamada said, a lot of folks think Minoru Suzuki is long dead. Even if you call me Alright, well, I thought. I'm counting on you, boy detective. Alright, let's think again. Is it possible Minoru Suzuki is already dead? Alright, so he's kind of starting to say the same things. What is it? The Sashimomi dinner. It looks like they've got lots of customers. What's this? It's 500 yen for a large portion? Set meals? That's pretty intriguing. Why don't I save their phone number just in case? What a deal. I can't resist a big serving for 500 yen. What is it? Alright, let's see if we can talk him into going in there. Maybe if we sit down and eat, we can get him to open up. Yeah. I think Inspector Kamada is right to be relying on you, boy detective. Alright, nothing new there. Nothing new there. Maybe I need to think. Comes off as aloof, rude. I bet that's why he talked to you about Minoru Suzuki. Inspector Kamada's got clout, but he can't just do whatever he wants to the precinct. Police, we have rules we have to follow. You hear me, boy detective? Yeah, I do. Good, because I'm rooting for you. Thanks. But I still can't give you any information. Okay, I get it already. This is totally unrelated, but there's something that's been bothering me. What is it? What made you decide you wanted to be a detective when you grew up, boy detective? I did it to find my parents. I never knew their faces or even their names. Oh. What I found was they died when I was very young. They were both good people. I'm proud to be their son. I'm sure they must have been wonderful people. I'm sorry, I asked the way I did. I didn't imagine I'd be sticking my foot so far in my mouth. No, it's fine, no worries. You're a lot like Detective Kuze. What? She became a detective because she figured it would be the best way to find her brother. You know the story about Kuze's brother, don't you? How he disappeared? Yes. Yeah, after you asked me about her brother the other day, I was pretty sure you did. He pays attention. But you know that there was a time when she saw someone she thought might be her brother? Really? She said it was when she was in high school, right here in this area. She saw him? Did she talk to him? Of course she did, but she says he just acted suspicious of her. Was it the wrong person? She seemed pretty sure it was her brother. But she also said he was wearing a mask, like he was sick, so she couldn't really see his face. Still, she said she was sure. She said she knew him because they're siblings. Because they're siblings, huh? But the other guy said he didn't know who Detective Kuze was, right? And there's your mystery. Detective Kuze said she thinks that her brother might be suffering from amnesia. Oh. She thinks that her brother might be suffering from amnesia. Let's think. That was a lot of info. Amnesia. Do you buy it? It sounds like a cartoon or a low-budget TV show. It seems like it could be possible. I've experienced amnesia too, so I get it. Oh, interesting. Well, surprise. I agree with you. As long as the possibility isn't absolutely zero, it's definitely possible. amnesia. So Detective Kusei's inspiration to become a detective was because she thought she saw her missing brother? Yep, and she's still looking for him, even after all this time. She keeps it separate from her day job, but she still works the case. She actually lives around here, you know. I didn't know that. If I'm being honest, I think she probably mistook someone else for her brother. But she trusts her instincts and continues her search. I see her like that, and I want to help somehow. Detective Kamihara? I wish I could do something about it. Right, so let's think. Speaking of helping Detective Kusei, Yoshi said, I can't explain it, but I have a gut feeling that you'll be the one to finally reunite Junko and Makoto. Well, hopefully she's right. Maybe I'll learn something about Makoto while I research the case from 18 years ago. Okay. I see what I could find about Makoto on my end too. Boy Detective, it's a little strange for me to say this, but thank you on behalf of Detective Kusei. No worries. But let's not let her know you're looking into her brother. If she finds out we're treading on what she sees as her personal space, she might give us a lecture. Okay. By the way, you have a cell phone, don't you? Let's exchange contact information. Oh yeah, sure. Thanks. If you figure anything out, feel free to call me, and if you don't, still feel free to call. Okay. Call me anytime. Right. Since I've got him here, is there anything else I ought to ask Detective Kamihara about? Oh yeah, I should ask about the motorcycle. Hey, I was wondering if you found out anything about the motorcycle. Motorcycle? What are you talking about? Huh? An eyewitness placed a motorcycle near the crime scene the night of Aisuke Sasaki's murder. Didn't Detective Kusei tell you about it? Motorcycle. No, I haven't heard anything about it. Oh, okay. The sighting occurred an hour after the estimated time of death. Maybe Detective Kusei decided it had nothing to do with the case, but I'd still expect her to at least share that information. Maybe she made a mistake. Rumor is, she's just a human like the rest of us. Yeah. Alright, I'm going back to work. See you later, boy detective. Yeah, okay, see you later. It's nearly sunset. Maybe I'll call it a day. Alright, so I can travel. Let's think real quick before we travel. Alright, it's just going to tell me to go back to the office, so I guess we're heading back to the office. Planet Coffee. I guess we're not going back to the office. Maybe we're going to Planet Coffee. Or maybe I'm going to be a Yumi now. No? Was I being weird? Yep, here we go. Well, yes. Huh. If I were a cop, I'd be questioning you about your actions right now. If Megumi's mother had found out, she'd have reported you for sure. Huh? Okay. You're saying you saved my life. I'm so grateful. I don't think Fukuyama understands how much trouble he could have been in. Alright, let's think. It's really hard to figure out what he's thinking. Well, then let's ask it. I'm worried about Megumi. She's in so much pain, and it's all because of me. Oh, it's all my fault. Fukuyama, please stop. Everyone is looking. I'm sorry, Tachibana. I lost control of myself. If you're worried about Megumi, why not go visit her normally? You're her homeroom teacher. It wouldn't be odd. You're right. But you must understand. You understand, right? Huh? Let's ask him about Megumi. Megumi's incident was a direct result of my poor skills as a teacher. I don't know what I'd even say to her if I saw her. How would her parents feel about me showing up? You'd be uncomfortable being there. Yes, I would. Maybe that's why you should go. Or you can't know what's going on inside a house if you spend all your time outside. Tachibana. Yes? You're right. Thank you. Let's think. It's really hard to figure out what he's thinking. All right, well. This is the same place we met before. Let's take a drink of my milk tea. No. Alright, we got the milk tea. Let's click on him and see if anything pops up. Nope. I could ask him about his tea. Fukuyama ordered milk tea. I just followed his lead without really knowing about it. Alright, it's going to say the same thing. Alright, let's back out of there. And we will go to observations. Am I just being stupid? I wonder if you can say the same thing. Maybe I'm an idiot. Alright, let's keep going with this. Nope, he's done. Maybe I'm an idiot. Alright. I can't stop worrying about how Megumi's doing now. It hurts my heart to think about it. I don't know what to do, Tachibana. Megumi. Alright, let's think. Fukuyama isn't quite his usual self today. I'm helpless, a teacher who's unable to do anything for my suffering students. Senpai. I swear, Tachibana, I've never treated Megumi any different than my other students. I know. I should have seen Megumi's feelings and helped her through them. I never meant to hurt her. I'm a damn fool. Fukuyama. Maybe I'm not a good teacher. I should have... Tell me I'm missing something. I don't think so. Oh, thanks, Tachibana. She's just gonna keep saying that. No, it's different. Maybe. No. Alright, let's think again. His love for his students seems genuine. He's completely depressed. Actually, I wonder if I can take a drink of my milk tea now. Nope. Unless I did and it just didn't show it, I guess. Alright, let's ask about Megumi. No, nothing there. Observations. What can I be doing right now? Alright, we're not getting anything from him now. Let's look at him again. I've never seen him so sad before. Huh? Tachibana, once Aisuke's case is solved, do you think Megumi will be okay? Yes, I do. Is there any way I can help? I'm strong, and my skills with the Naginata can't be that rusty. Huh? And, you know, I read a lot of mystery novels. Then again, the culprit is never who I expect. Am I not good enough to help? You have school. Your students need you more than this investigation. You're right. That's unacceptable. I guess there's nothing I can do. You've provided us with a lot of information so far. You've helped us a lot. Okay, but it looks like I'm out of ways to help you for now. Sorry, Tachibana. Alright, let's think. I understand his feelings, but he does have students to take care of. I don't care what it takes. I want to help Megumi for Aisuke's sake too. But what can I possibly do? I don't know what to do. I'm sorry that I don't have any more information right now. Alright, let's think again. I understand his feelings, but he does have students to take care of. Alright, nothing there. Megumi was at the pumping station, cold, shivering, scared. She believed in the urban legend. She even thought she knew a spell that would help. She's so innocent. I wish I could get her carefree smile to return. Oops. I don't know what to do. Alright, let's think again. I understand his feelings, but he does have student. Okay, we're just going in. Oh yeah, we should. Oh, the price is some sort of code that I can't read. Well, hopefully the clerk can figure it out. Let's go down to observations. I don't think I have any more information. Oh wait, maybe I do. Huh? It's probably not much, just something Megumi said at the police station. See, she talked about urban legends and the paranormal pretty often. Yeah? She's even lent me some magazines about the stuff. I haven't returned them yet, but... Alright, let's ask him about urban legends. Do you enjoy urban legends? I want you to listen to me very carefully, Tachibana. I am a realist. I don't believe in ghosts, and I am not interested in those kinds of stories. Oh. I do believe in alien life, though. Somewhere in the infinity of the universe, they absolutely exist. What about you, Tachibana? What do you think? I honestly don't know. I guess it's not really what we're here to discuss, is it? Funny how we call them urban legends nowadays instead of superstitions like we used to. Okay. She's always loved urban legends and the paranormal, but isn't interested in the real wonders of the universe. Megumi talked about urban legends and the paranormal quite often. Right. Let's ask about him. So, you have no interest in urban legends of any kind? Not at all. I'd never even have heard of the Smiling Man story if not for Megumi. Do you know much about the Smiling Man? Yes. Then why don't you tell me about it? Okay, sure. The Smiling Man always appears in front of a crying girl with a paper bag on his head. Then he says, "You don't have to cry anymore." And then he kills her, the child. And the Smiling Man puts a paper bag, just like his own, over the head and walks away. With that bag in place, the girl will have a smile on her face forever. She'll never cry again. Oh. Such a horrific story. And that's who showed up in front of Megumi? Someone that dangerous? That's what she said. Then that means she was shaved just in time, right? Maybe whoever was there ran away at the sign of someone rushing to the scene, though. And it was him. Or was it? Huh. Wasn't he the first one to rush over? But remember the girl said he ran the opposite direction of there, and then he ended up being the first one there. The police heard her scream and went over there, and I don't know. I still think he's shady. I didn't know that Megumi thought she was doing. I can't believe the Smiling Man really showed up. Alright, let's think. I wonder if the Smiling Man heard Fukuyama approaching and ran away. If Megumi went to the bus stop before us, then nice job, Fukuyama. Now that I think of it, where did you go after you heard Megumi had run off? Oh, well, I suppose I should probably tell you. Huh? Tachibana, I was sitting at the bus stop. Huh? I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you. He's lying. Those girls said that he ran off in the opposite direction of the bus stop, and then he ended up being the first one there. At the bus stop, I was sitting there. Fukuyama, you're making a scene. Oh, sorry. I'd heard Megumi was headed for the bus stop, so I thought it made sense to wait for her there. No. But as I sat down, I began to feel uncomfortable. It felt like what I was doing was wrong somehow. Then I heard a woman scream from the pumping station where Isuke was found. I thought it must be Megumi. I ran as fast as I could, praying she was safe. She was there. She was cold, shivering, and scared. So scared. It's all right, Megumi. Don't worry, I'm here. I was ready to defend her at all costs of my own life, if that's what it took. He tries so hard to be the cool teacher, but the detectives arrived at about the same time as I did, and you guys arrived shortly after. So who was the smiling man who appeared in front of Megumi? I was ready to protect Megumi no matter what. Let's ask about Megumi and what was. I can't believe he appeared there in front of Megumi. Alright, let's ask about the smiling man. So the smiling man shows up in front of a crying girl? That's what the urban legend says. A crying girl. Alright, let's ask him about observation, see if he saw anything. Megumi said Isuke was killed by the smiling man. But in the urban legend, you told me the smiling man only appears in front of girls. And Isuke is a boy. I don't understand. Me either. There are a lot of conflicting theories about the smiling man. I didn't even know that the one about the spell. Maybe there's a version where the smiling man only shows up in front of boys. It's only an urban legend after all. Maybe the smiling man doesn't pick and choose. Megumi. Anyways, I'm glad to hear Megumi is safe and sound. Alright. What, so the smiling man again? So the smiling man is really just a killer wearing a paper bag with a smiley face painted on it? Yes. A smile and a paper bag. Wait a sec. Huh? A smile and a paper bag. Alright. Let's ask about observations, because he... Wait, Tachibana, I think I remember something that might be very important. Really? Yeah, give me a second to think about it. You got it. Yeah. Alright, come on. Spit it out, dude. Weirdo guy. Yes, I remember Tachibana. Oh? Let's think for a second. Okay, let's hear what he has to say. When I was at the police station, I saw the paper bag that the detective showed Megumi. The bag and your story about the smiling man just now reminded me of something. I heard a story a long time ago about a paper bag with a smiley face on it. Really? Ask him about the paper bag story. When my dad was in college, there was a memorial service at my grandma's house. While he was there, he heard a story over drinks about a paper bag with a smiley face painted on it. Oh? The story was about an incident. Maybe it was an accident. That's part of the local folklore. The thing is, I don't think the story was about a killer wearing a paper bag. Huh? I remember my dad describing it as a sad story. However, he was talking about a half-remembered thing from decades earlier that he heard when he was drunk. I'm sorry it wasn't the information you were hoping for, Ayumi. Not at all. Oh, good. I'm glad. It's a sad story about a paper bag with a smiley on it. Alright, let's observations. If that's the original story behind the Smiling Man, it must be a very old urban legend. The timing is such that the story would have to be around 30 years old at least. So maybe the case from 18 years ago isn't the source of the Smiling Man legend. There's a sad story out there about a paper bag with a smile on it. So maybe the Smiling Man is just a local folktale with a long history. Alright, let's think. If the story of the origin of the Smiling Man, I should find out what part of the country it's from. I wonder what part of the country Fukuyama's story is from. Where does your father's family live? Arumo village in the Sanin region. I've never seen. I've never been. It's too far away. I should let Mr. Itsugi know about this. Fukuyama, I think you might have really helped us with this. Really? You think I may have helped towards solving Aisuke's case? Yes. Oh, that's wonderful news. Thank you. I'm going back to the office to let the others know what you just told me. Alright, so let's travel back to the office. I'm going to pick up the check for this. Hey. He's not going to let... Oh, wait. Listen, seriously, about the check. Now, you were once my underclassman, and I am my senpai. That's right, and that's that. Well, thank you, senpai. No need to thank me, Tachibana. It's the way the world should be. Shall we go to the station? I need to take off now. Okay, take care of yourself. I'm sorry about today. Hey, don't worry, you gave me a very promising lead. Well then, I'm glad I could be of service to you, Tachibana. Next time we're together, I'll order Tiramisu's set. Yes. Or maybe the Fuel. I always have such a hard time deciding. Although the tiramisu always seems to win, even if only by the narrowest of margins. Or maybe we'll do both if you want. That'd be great. Oh, by the way, do you have any plans for tomorrow? Nothing yet, but there's a student in my class you'd be interested in talking to you. I imagine you've heard his name by now. Kohei. He was close to Aisuke, and he wants to help solve the case. Oh, I'd been hoping to hear more about Kohei. What do you think? I can set up a time for you, two of you to meet. I'd love to. Understood. Can you come to the school at lunchtime? Look at there I am over in the corner. I can, yes, thank you. Good, I'll see you tomorrow then. Yes, see you then. I wonder why he's in such a hurry. Where's he running off to? Ayumi? Oh, what are you doing here? I was trying to get some information. But hey, wasn't that... Fukuyama, yeah, we bumped into one another and talked for a while. He seems like, you know, a cool guy. So jealous. You think so? Huh? Anyway, I got some really interesting info from him. What is it? Well, it's a secret. Oh, please don't do that to me. Come on, let's go back to the office. Alright. Well, wait a minute. Alright, heading back to the office. I think we're going to wrap up this day here pretty quick. Utsugi Detective Agency. I didn't make it to Megumi's house because I ran into Fukuyama and took the time to question him. Oh, okay. He's always been so serious, always giving everything his best. Even today. I know I shouldn't laugh, but it's just so funny. He hasn't changed since we were kids. He's always been a good guy, but... I see. You said he gave you some good information. Yeah. It sounds like maybe the Smiling Man story originated in the Sanin region. What? Fukuyama's father heard the story when he was still a student. It's about a paper bag with a smiley face drawn on it. That means the story is a lot more than 18 years old. Yep. It's not the same as the Smiling Man story, but it is sure similar. Mr. Utsugi is looking into the Smiling Man story, so I'm going to let him know about this. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'll do it right now. Mr. Utsugi, I have something urgent to tell you. There's an old story from Irumo Village in the Sennin region that involves a paper bag with a smiley face. We still need to find out if it's connected to the Smiling Man, but... What? Okay, yes, really? That's amazing, Mr. Utsugi. Yes, I understand. Okay, bye. Mr. Utsugi is already in the Sennin region. Wow, he's really on top of things, huh? He didn't know which village he was looking for, so he was happy for the call. I'm sure Fukuyama will be happy to hear that his lead proved fruitful. What's wrong? Nothing. It just surprised me to find that old story that connects to this modern urban legend. I don't know about how it all fits together, but I'm positive we're one step closer to solving this mystery. Well, let's let Mr. Utsugi work the investigation. And we can focus on reviewing our notes from today. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Before reviewing, I have to ask Ayumi something. Alright, let's ask. Why are you asking me about Fukuyama? I thought we were going to review our notes. Oh, I don't know, I just felt like it. He's providing important information, but I don't really know what kind of guy he is. Well, Fukuyama is quirky, but he's really nice. He's very student-oriented, maybe too much, but he's a straight shooter. I think you'd like him. You should talk to him if you ever get the chance. I'd like him too? So she likes him, but is it just like as an acquaintance or something more? Well then, it's time to start reviewing. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, let's go down to review. So, 18 years ago, a man disappeared just as the serial girl murders began. His name was Minoru Suzuki. He was often seen with Ayaki Shizumi, the first victim. Minoru Suzuki's current age would be 43. 43 years old. Yes, 18 years ago he would have been 25. I asked around the Kafuku Station area about Suzuki, but I didn't learn anything. Well, he went missing 18 years ago, so that's understandable. While I was out there, I met and spoke with Detective Kamihara. I'm a little concerned about something. It's... Select a keyword from your notebook that you believe to be the correct answer. Let's see. His health is what we're worried about. Where is he? Tiyama. Yoshi, Suba. Oh, there he is, Kamada. All right. I guess we could go with that. That's what you were concerned about? No, I was wrong. It's the motorcycle thing. Oh, I thought we were... Okay. Well, I misunderstood what I was reading, apparently. The motorcycle near the crime scene on the night of Aisuke's murder. I told Detective Kuze about it because I thought it'd be helpful, but Detective Kamihara hadn't heard about it. So information that could be relevant isn't getting shared. Do you think it just slipped her mind? That's what Detective Kamihara thinks, yeah. Or maybe he just wasn't paying attention when she told him, or he forgot she told him. That sounds kind of unlikely. Yeah, you're right. I'll ask Detective Kuze about it when I get a chance. Anything else? When Detective Kusei was still in high school, she saw someone who looked familiar around Kafuku Station. That person seemed to be her brother. Oh, there he is, Makoto. Makoto Kusei, Detective Kusei's brother. If it was him, then he was still alive after his disappearance? Whoever he was wearing a mask, and he didn't seem to recognize her. I think it's natural to assume it's the wrong guy, but Detective Kusei apparently believes it was Makoto. She lives near Kafuku Station and looks for Makoto in her spare time. Oh, I see. Let's keep looking for more information around Kafuku City. I'm thinking I should start asking about Makoto soon. I agree. How are you going to go about it? I was thinking, I wonder if we can get a picture of Makoto. If someone were to have one, it would be the grandma, Yoshi. Yoshi, Detective Kusei and Makoto's grandmother. I thought she told me not to see her name again, though. Yes, good idea. Anyway, you confused a few points, but if you refocus, you can keep up the good work. I'll do my best. Hey, I know it's not related to the case, but there's something that's kind of bugging me. What's wrong? It seems like Inspector Kamada isn't feeling well. He seemed to be in pain the whole time I was talking to him today. Oh, that's worrisome. He downplayed it, but I'll ask him about it next time I see him. Now I'm curious too. What are you going to do tomorrow, Ayumi? I'm going to Minami Daisan Junior High School. Kohei wants to talk to me. Kohei? Kohei Takuchi. Fukuyama says Kohei wants to help with Aisuke's case. Oh, okay. It's good timing. I was going to need to talk to Kohei at some point. Alright, we definitely want to save. Alright. Oh, I probably need to think. Is it okay if I go instead? You go to the school? I don't think it'd be a problem, but why? It's just, I just thought it'd be easier for Kohei to talk to a guy. You do? Okay. I'll let Fukuyama know. It'll be you showing up. Thanks. You seemed interested in him, so it's good. You'll get to finally meet Fukuyama properly. I'm looking forward to it. Good chance to see what he's like up close. All right, and that's the end of Chapter 7. Next time, we're going to be moving on to Chapter 8, Brother and Sister. But that's going to end this video, and the story's still good. I'm looking forward to it. Looks like we're going to have more time at the school, but this time, it's going to be with me and not Ayami here. So, it'll be interesting to see what kind of information we get there. But thanks for joining us on Chapter 7. Definitely check back for Chapter 8. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you're liking the video, hit the like button. Let me know who you think the murderer is in the comments. Shows World out.